I was going to go back to your previous question about how does one become an expert, and ask David Biggs, because he is a world expert in masonry. So why don't we ask David Biggs?
And we have floating mics. We could just hand you a microphone.
David.
What, how beautiful.
Well, I was always told the definition of an expert is a guy that carries a briefcase, wears a hat, and travels more than 50 miles away from where he works. And then he's an expert.
Mark Twain, an expert's just some guy from out of town.
Yeah, yeah. I kind of feel that way. I don't feel as an expert. I just feel I've had a lot of different experiences. I think that's key, is knowing that the experiences are always changing. And right now, in my part of my career, I'm looking for more experiences. I'm not looking to repeat things I've done in my career. I'm looking to do always new things, and that's really important. You mentioned the lifelong learning, and that's what I think I'm on a quest for right now. The more I learn, the more opportunities I get. The second thing is communication. I found that no matter where I work in the world, it comes down to communication, because you have to deal with different cultures, you have to deal with people with different languages, and you have to be able to read that your English, as it's being translated, is being interpreted correctly. So communications is a big thing. So I don't want to say anything more other than thanks, Chris, for the label, but I don't feel it. The one thing I would add for the students is that you probably don't realize that how the world changed about 17 years ago. We had the event on 9/11 that has changed us all as designers and how we approach our work. And I know my whole life changed. My whole international work changed because of 9/11. And as you go forward, you have to think about all the work that you do and how it affects other people. Prior to 9/11, I think we were in a happy stage that we could do no wrong, but now we have to think about security as well in our work. And so if you take a position and particularly doing design, you have to think about security a lot more and how it affects your fellow people. So give that some thought. Thanks.
Yeah.
Mike, can I piggyback on something?
Yeah.
So, Dave, when you just said experience, right? I have to tell you, in the mad dash to put this event together with Mike, and thank you for the challenge, I was trying to, tweet about it or Instagram about it or send emails about it, and I had to train myself that it was the expertise project, because I kept writing the experience project, because I think that they're really, really connected and interrelated. So when you said that, I was like, okay, phew, it's not just me. So.
And also picking back in two things. One is a question I'm not sure how you answer, but give it a shot. And the second thing is afterwards, after you give it a shot, you're a kind soul. But I would like you to hand the microphone to a victim, a student victim. Anybody you want to choose. You see anybody you want to scan and hand a mic to, please do.